saving all of your time, would like to start this event at the planned timing. So, dear guests, dear mentors, speakers, AUF faculty, students and alumni, welcome to the 10th batch of the EPIC Incubation Program. So, here is the agenda of the event. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am the Operations and Community Manager of EPIC, and today I'll be host of the event. So, we'll begin with brief opening remarks. Then we'll have 10 startup pitches, which will follow the prize announcements till 8 p.m. And after that, we'll have a networking and reception in the outside area. So during the whole event, our teams will have 3 minutes to pitch and 3 minutes to answer to the questions. So the audience will be the one that will ask the questions. You will have the QR codes, or you can use this link and this password to ask your questions. So please be critical and ask all of your questions to our teams, because this is how we then begin the networking. So you can do the QR now, or you have also you now have the papers with you. EPIC, every year, EPIC gives 2 prizes named after Michael Ababian to 2 teams. We will have Michael Ababian Innovator Prize amounting $1,000 US, and Michael Ababian Seed Fund Award amounting $2,500. So please stay till the end of the event so you know which teams get the prizes. So I'm very proud to say that EPIC has been in the ecosystem for 5 years. We have done 10 incubation programs, during which we received over 350 startup applications from idea and early stage startups. We incubated 90 startups and 230 entrepreneurs. 56% of our participants have been female, and I'm sure you'll see this gender balance today as well. We had 2,200 plus customer interviews, because our program is an idea validation program, and we heavily highlight the importance of customer interviews throughout the whole cycle of the incubation process. We have 60 plus foreign and local mentors, and I see many mentors sitting in these rows, and I'm very thankful for you for being here. And we have had 250 plus meetings with mentors in these 5 years. So here are our speakers and recognized guests of this Spring 2022 batch. I'm sure you will see many familiar faces. We had 15 weeks of sessions, many of which were like hack nights, fireside chats, hard talks, and speed datings with advisors. And we are super grateful and thankful to our mentors that worked with these teams and made these projects reality. I would like also to highlight some of our 2 programs that EPIC is engaged in, so you are also, as our community, are aware of what we are up to and what we will be busy with in this summer and the upcoming months. So now we have kicked off Strive pre-incubation program, which is for individuals, and we try to develop entrepreneurial mindset in the minds of individuals, and we really hope that the participants of the 10-week Strive program will eventually graduate, form teams, and enter our incubation cycle 11. As you can see, the topics covered by the Strive program, they learn to choose their entrepreneurial journey, recognize opportunities, turn ideas into action, and many, many soft skills that are really critical for the development of entrepreneurial mindset and for generation of highly potential startup ideas. And also last year, EPIC is proud to say that we were the national host of the global competition called Entrepreneurship World Cup. This time again we are hosting it, and every startup can play idea early, and growth stage startups can apply till July 5 and win for prizes of $100,000. Last year, our team went and became one of the top 25 startups in the world, competing with countries like China and the UK, US. So this time we hope that we'll send one team to Saudi Arabia and we'll be in top 25 again. So after this, that's it. This is intentionally left blank. Thank you very much for having the attention on me. Now it's the time to hear the startup pitches of our team. And the first, let me have my place there. And the first team is Talk It Out.
raise your hand if you think you need a psychologist. Well, I have surprising news for you because every fourth person sitting in this room needs a professional psychological help. According to WHO, 1 in 4 people suffer from mental health conditions, and only 35% of those try to find a solution for this by finding a professional psychologist. After conducting a market research, we have identified the following problems for the market. First, people are having a hard time to find a trusted professional with whom they won't waste their time and money. And on the other hand, therapists struggle with expanding their clients' network, which results in lower income. The good news is we have a solution for you. Talk It Out, a multi-sided platform which helps to connect therapists with clients. So why should people use our platform? First, we offer our clients a sense of security by offering them a complete confidentiality and offering them a database of professionals with different specializations. Additionally, for our therapists, we are offering a promotional e-platform where they can promote themselves and attract new clients. Also, organize all their work just in one place. So, also the process is going to be enhanced by the algorithm, which is going to help the matchmaking process. So, one might ask, why now? Actually, because of pandemic, the demand for mental health apps have increased drastically, and alone in 2020, 576 million of investment were raised in this field, which is 16% more than in the previous year. So how we are going to make money out of this? First, as we are going to start off from the B2B market, then move to the B2C market, we are going to get a monthly fixed payment from the companies, which are going to include our services as part of their employee benefit package. Additionally, for the therapists, we are going to get a 10% commission fee from each session and offer them the availability of having a premium account version with an additional charge. Also, they are going to have the opportunity of putting one-time paid advertisement posts of their seminars or workshops on the platform. So, why we are better? In the Armenian market, we have two main competitors. One is Millennial Psychologist and the other one is Ike Psychological Center. However, we are going to offer flexibility in the subscription plans, 24/7 availability of our services, complete confidentiality, and finally an algorithm which is going to make the matchmaking process easier and faster, which is going to help us stand out in the market. So how we are going to reach out to our customers? For our B2B customers, we are going to directly reach out to the HRs of the companies. Additionally, we are going to participate in different events for raising our brand awareness. And finally, we are going to offer the therapists from our database a free promotion and registration on our platform. In the end, please meet our team who likes to gather together and talk it out. Currently, we are looking for a team member with a technical background. So if you are interested, please don't hesitate to join us and talk to us during the networking session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anahit. Now it's the time to ask your questions. We can begin with the very first question. Why did you choose only one therapeutic area and not for all the specialists, knowing that there is a huge need there too? Anahit?
Yeah, for other specialists, I actually don't get what they mean, like what other specialists.
I suppose the person that asked the question can continue asking the question so we don't lose time because it's not very clear. What is the market you are targeting?
So currently, as we mentioned, we are starting off from the B2B market, which includes the medium and large companies in Armenia with 50 plus employees and with modern corporate culture. And for therapists, on the other hand, we are targeting therapists who are tech-savvy and experienced. So our early adopters are those two markets.
Thank you. The next question. Do you know direct competitor Alter?
Actually, we haven't heard about it, but thank you for mentioning. We'll definitely check it out after the session.
Thank you. If you have used that application, we'd love to know what that is exactly. How are you planning on scaling out of Armenia?
So initially we are planning on scaling to mostly post-Soviet countries and reaching out markets where therapy is a taboo topic and many people are struggling to go into offline therapy and seeing a psychologist. So the factor of confidentiality is very important for us, and we think that post-Soviet countries are going to be the market we need to reach out for, making people safer and providing everyone the access to quality psychological help.
Thank you. What's the premium account all about?
So for the normal, like regular account, therapists are just going to have the option to register and find clients. But for the premium version, they're going to have also the availability of putting some their articles or other works for promoting themselves even more. So it's going to be more enhanced and more promoted page on our platform, and the premium cost is going to be charged for that services.
Thank you. We still have time for 2 questions. How will you match the therapist to the person seeking the therapy? What's the strategy?
So we have a team of advising therapists who are developing a strategy for filtering out how can we find the best match for clients and therapists. It's mainly going to be based on the experience of therapists and preferences of the clients, also the problem the client is trying to solve. So before registering, they have to fill out a survey for finding out their preferences and whatever they want to do. And therapy is also going to fill out their information, and the algorithm is going to find the best match and offer several options from which client can already choose which therapist they want to work with.
Thank you. It turns out that we don't have much time for this question. Please approach Anahit and Isabella standing there to ask your questions. Thank you for opening this demo day. And then we welcome the most kid-friendly application of our 10th incubation cycle, and it's called Pokadar.
Hello everyone, I'm Gohar from Pokadar. Have you ever wished children could direct themselves to school or other activities while you will be doing your work? We have. According to our research, working parents spend almost 3.5 hours per week organizing transportation of their kids. On the other hand, 75% of schools have transportation organization problems. What's the problem? The problem is absence of trusted specialized kids transportation service in Armenia. How is the problem solved today? Some parents do it themselves, often being late from their work. With help of relatives and neighbors, sometimes using unsafe taxi services, etc. What we provide is SaaS platform for providing safer and optimized child transportation. Here are some of our features. Me, as a working parent, can see and track where is my child whenever I want, and get notifications about my child arrival at school. And even if my child is ill and will be absent from school, I can notify via platform, and the program will instantly generate new routine without causing inconvenience to anyone. And schools can see all this in their active dashboard. So Pokadar benefits are predictability, safety, and time saving for working parents. Here is our target market. There are 700 schools, private schools in Yerevan, and we are going to start from 7 private ones. Our business model will be B2B2C. Parents will pay to schools, and schools will pay to us. Our go-to-market strategy will include direct sales, collaboration with private schools, influencer, and word-of-mouth marketing for parents. So far, we have already done a pilot, organized transportation of 60 children to school and back, have done customer interviews with private educational centers to understand their real problems. Now we are on collaboration stage and creating MVP. We will have another pilot with 7 schools in September and expect to have 60K children transported by 2029. And here are our team. We are all working mothers and experts in our field. And above our toughest customer, hope to see them as our first clients. Thank you.
Thank you, Gohar. Let's welcome the team members. And we can move to the Q&A part. There are only 1,400 schools in Armenia. How will you attract schools from villages to pay?
We know that there are 2,000 schools and educational centers in Armenia, but now we are going to start from Yerevan, as the real problem is in Yerevan. But after that, we are going to scale and do the service also in other countries in Armenia.
Thank you. How is your data protection statement working?
Can you hear me?
Data protection statement. So we are probably going to, the data is kept at the schools, it doesn't leave the school, so there is no need to protect it. But yeah, with the agreement and the contracts.
Thank you. Hoka, Dar, will this be considered in between Echmiadzin or Abovyan to Yerevan? There is a lack of services. I think you have a potential customer here.
Yeah, I can add also, this is the addition to the first question. So for the villages and things are educational centers outside of Yerevan, the service will be concentrated on the out-of-school activities because schools are located in the villages, but kids in the villages do not have opportunities, for example, to go to some sports or some musical classes, so the service will be concentrated on that.
Thank you. Is the transportation taxi or a bus?
It will be a bus, more like a bus than a taxi.
Thank you. How will you guarantee the safety of children and what are the criteria for a driver to join your team? Arivik?
Okay, actually we have thought a lot about this safety question. We think that we will choose the drivers, first of all, very carefully. We'll conduct tests with them. We'll have attendees inside of the car who will ensure the safety of children during the route. And actually we have a video surveillance system installed inside of the car. And we have GPS tracking. And we have also a notification system. So we think that we have tried to do our best to cover this issue.
Thank you. I will read this question. If there will be some traffic congestion, how will you respond to it?
Our system is designed to account for that, and as well, but you cannot always account traffic jams for sure. That's why we have instant route changes functionality, so it will be able to recalculate the route and choose the best option.
Okay, thank you. I suppose most of the questions are answered. I recommend the people who ask these questions for more specific answers approach Gohar and the team. Thank you very much. And we can welcome the next team. If you remember, I mentioned that in the scope of today's program, we are going to give prizes for annual basis. So today we are hosting not only the graduates of Spring 2022 batch, but also graduates of Fall 2021. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our most stylish app, which is called What to Wear. Karine.
What to wear. Have you ever wondered how much time you spend in front of the wardrobe wondering what to wear? Think about all these moments, nothing to wear, no clean clothes, and all these moments together. So research shows that in average, US women spend 70 minutes in weekdays This number can go up to 20 minutes for Saturday or Sunday night out, and up to 52 minutes if it's like holidays or special events. So think, how many days, weeks, or months we can consider all these days? The answer is 287 days in your lifetime you spent in front of the wardrobe wondering what to wear. So why it is so important and hard to create the right look? Fashion industry mostly creates clothes for ideal people with ideal bodies. And online shopping is very hard because you don't have an opportunity to put on or touch the clothes. So customers know that size, fit, and color does not meet their expectation. Also, the statistics show that all these not matching clothes in a wardrobe create a huge chaos, which is like you don't use 80% of your wardrobe. I present 24/7 all-in-one personal AI stylist, which will give personalized recommendations according to your body shape, lifestyle, weather, occasion, budget, and so on. Also, we'll have outfit planner, which will help you manage your digital wardrobe and get recommendations on daily looks. We have also virtual fitting room, which help people to understand how the clothes will look like in their 3D model before purchasing it. So how it works. For recommendation of clothes, the user must upload her picture. Then our system creates 3D models and then get recommendations and parameters from online shops. Also, as I mentioned earlier, it allows customers to plan the looks in her calendar. So due to pandemic, sales of apparel on 2021 rose up to 180 billion in US. And in 2025, with prediction, it will go nearly 300 billion. As you know, it's a huge problem for customers, but also it's a problem for retailers because high level of return eat into profitability of a product. And in 1 billion in sales, every retailer incurs 106 million in merchandise returns. So for getting primary revenue, we will work with affiliated network platforms and we'll get from 6 to 10% for each purchase. Also, we'll have in-app advertising, premium features, and pop-up banners. So in the market, there are different wardrobe applications. Style recommenders, which are mainly not integrated AI systems, and virtual fitting rooms, which are integrated to specific online shops. What to wear is combination of all these services in one app. So this would not be possible without our super team. Me, having background in computer science and management and working now in first business angel network of Armenia, Nazeli and Artur, our AI specialist, and Shushan, marketing and communication specialist. Also, we have amazing research and development team who works on our mobile app development. So what we had already done. On February, we launched our MVP, and also we have system which is creating 3D model from one picture. So after launching MVP, we got a lot of insights and many customer interviews, which somehow already changed our course of direction. Some of the insights were to concentrate mostly on partnerships with online shops and also to include male styles, not only for women's style. And also, many customers note that wardrobe function is very essential for them for daily usage. So I'm happy to share that now we already integrated male style and we started to cooperate with more online shops. Also, we plan to integrate the 3D model and virtual fitting room very soon and to test our new AI features. As we mentioned, we will have 3D models with partnerships with our online shop, and also we will continue to test our target market, and in 1 year we will hit the market and go to new ones. So be yourself and style for life's moments with what to wear. We will be happy to answer any of your questions. Please contact us or feel free to ask it now.
Let's begin the Q&A. What if your users will spend more time using your app than thinking about than thinking in front of wardrobe?
Basically, our system is recommending the looks. For example, you will wake up and see recommended looks in your notification, and it will save a lot of time. And basically, it will go and give more creativity to our users, and it will show all the closet in digital wardrobe, so you can create more creative looks and interesting things.
Thank you. I see we have a popular question here. There are lots of apps like this in abroad. What's your advantage over them?
I mentioned all our competitors mostly, which are included and specializing in one of these features like wardrobe, style, and virtual fitting room. Most of them combine one of these two features, but virtual fitting room is not popular yet, and it's for only specific shops. We try to customize it and to integrate all these features for mass market styling in our app.
Thank you. Question to what to wear, which has 6 votes. How is the 3D model going to be processed with the usual smartphone camera? Isn't it necessary to have a professional device for it? I think Nazeli can answer.
Yes, of course. So this is our personal technology that we have developed, and we can get a person's 3D model only from their picture. So just from front picture, as you can see, Karen showed it in our previous slide, we can get a person's 3D model. And actually now we are testing our new features, so if you'll be interested in having your 3D model, please contact us and we'll be happy to provide it to you.
Thank you. I saw you mentioned 3D avatars. Can you elaborate on that and how can we try it out? I think this is a wonderful question considering your stage at this moment.
I already said that having the 3D model, we now are planning on integrating it into our app, and we actually have tested it out. And now I think around from a month or 2 we'll have it in our app. But as I said, we're now currently testing it, and we're going to take different photos from our users and customers to try it out before we're launching it to the mass market.
Thank you. We still have one question left for answer. Can you upload what you own and get suggestions from the app accordingly?
Yes, of course. That is our wardrobe feature, which will be again launched in around 1 or 2 months. We're currently working on that. And that is the thing that I want to add when Karini answered that. If you spend too much time on our app, we'll have the planner. So you can plan your looks. And for example, you can start every month, first day of the week, and plan all your looks for that month. And you do not have to worry about it anymore. And actually knowing your wardrobe, will be able to suggest the clothes according to your style and the occasion, and you'll have every new fresh recommendations every day.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. I hope if you have any issues choosing your clothes, this is a good time for you. This is your style. And the next team is our youngest team so far, Hamud.
Hi everyone, my name is Vahida Wesyan. I'm an 8 years old startup co-founder and a high school student. Well, now you might be wondering why such a young man is standing in front of you presenting some kind of idea or startup. The answer is that we, high school students, are solving a problem of high school students. A problem that we have personally faced. In fact, it's one of the biggest problems of 21st century. Public education is not enough anymore. It's not individualized, it's not motivating, and it's not modernized. And by saying this, I mean that today, companies, and students of course, go for skills such as business, entrepreneurship, coding, finances, and soft skills such as communication skills, pitching, debates. Modern skills not covered by public education. And here we are, Hamud, a peer-to-peer social network where students will learn through sharing and gaining experience. So let me explain how this will work. After signing up in the application, the user will need to fill out a survey about their personal interests. According to this survey, they will provide them with a set of challenges which they can like, dislike, accept and do, and share their experience on this challenge. In the end, they can post their own challenges and become part of Hamud. So what Hamud provides is community, variety, gamification, and international experience. So as mentioned before, our target customers are aged between 16 to 25. And what's most important, we have designed our application to perfectly suit the people of this age. So look, Hamoud is a social media where students will learn through problems, which are challenges, in communities, with entertainment, which is the gamification, every day. So our initial market is going to be Armenia, where we have around 400,000 potential customers. After that, we'll try to go global. And some more stats, currently the e-learning market is valued around 315 billion US dollars, and it is estimated to grow by 20% each year. And according to our own market research, the majority of our potential customers like the idea of our application and found our features such as deadlines, community, and others really useful and motivating. So, of course, there are thousands and millions of applications that have fragile fields, gamification, and some even community. But there is only one application that combines them all, Hamoud. So our go-to-market strategy involves starting our MVP, which is going to be an Instagram page this June, and after that starting to work on an application. In the meantime, we are going to organize workshops and hackathons to attract even more customers. So, and shout out to my team with whom we worked for the past 4 months on this idea, validating it and testing it. So in the end, I want to challenge all of you to start challenging yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. And remember, Hamoud is always here to help you. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful pitch, and we can welcome the team member Sophie on the stage. Let's begin answering the questions. What's the revenue monetization strategy?
So we have 2 ways for revenue. First way is what we are going to do after MVP with ads, and we are going to have some paid features. Paid features include, for example, reviews and, for example, professional reviews or progress tracking. Next is we are going to do, after we gain many users, we are going to cooperate with companies and help them to post their own challenges in our site and help them to solve their own challenges. Also, we are going to gain money from references to other sources.
Thank you. We have a very epic specific question. Why Hamoud? What's the story behind the name?
So first we name it challenge, which means like challenge and change. But then we change it to Hamoud. If you know, from Armenia, Hamoud means skillful. So Hamoud is Armenian skillful, and because we are going to go internationally, we wanted to do something which international people will understand. So Hamoud also means high mood, and Hamoud skillful.
Thank you, and it also looks cool. So I'll combine the 2 questions about gamification. What do you mean by gamification, and how do you think it will be helpful?
In gamification.
So gamification includes points, leadership boards, and of course the personalized avatars and other features that, and what's most important, gamification is really useful for the people of this age from 16 to 20 and even to 25, because even when we did our customer interviews, we asked this question about what apps people use, and many mentioned that they love the gamification part of that application, so we decided to include also that in our app.
Also, for our future users, we will have some rewards if you are in leaderboard. So follow us for news.
Thank you. Is there some sort of vetting for the challenges? How are you going to pick the challenges that will be on the top of the list?
As mentioned before, there are going to be likes and dislikes, so there are also going to be how many people have accepted the challenge and shared their experience. According to these measurements, we are going to build the leadership board.
We have still 20 seconds. I'll pick the easiest question, of course. Why Instagram? How is Instagram going to work?
So we first of all, why Instagram? Instagram because our target customers are mostly situated in that social media platform more than Facebook. And how Instagram is going to work, so we'll have a form application and user will send us their challenges and we will post them on our social media. Apart from that, we will separate and categorize our challenges according to their fields with their colors and also mention them in the highlights. In the comments, they will show their experience.
Yeah, and we will have challenges with Google Forms to know that your challenges and post them. But initially, we will post our own challenges, which we already decided.
Thank you very much, guys. Let's thank them. By the way, some of the team members just got students of AUA, so we can also give them our congratulations on that. And our next team is an edtech startup. It's called Compass.
Compass to you. Our mission is to help students in Armenia who want to study abroad. So let me tell you how this idea developed. I'm an English and TOEFL teacher who's also studied abroad, and oftentimes my students come to me to ask me for help when applying to universities. And one of them told me a story of how she lost a year because she had applied to Germany for a master's degree that didn't match her bachelor's degree. And in Germany, they're a bit, as we say in Armenian, katimas, or nitpicky about these things. So it is evident that my student lost valuable time because she didn't have that expert guidance. So our team conducted market research, and sure enough, we found 4 main problems that students face, problems that I face myself. It's the unfamiliar application process. It's the overwhelming amount of information, integration issues into a new society, and lack of finances. So Compass helps our clients by guiding them from A to Z, by providing an interactive website that will have all the necessary information one click away, and by having networking opportunities among our clients as well as with Armenian communities abroad, and by helping them find scholarships and conducting crowdfunding. Our early adopters would be 22 to 26-year-olds who live in Yerevan and are applying to masters instead. Their pain point being the fact that there aren't enough qualified programs here in Armenia. Around 9,000 students from Armenia have studied abroad last year, and 3,000 of them match our general target criteria, 1,200 of them match our early adopter criteria. Our business model is in the initial stage B2C only, where we provide package services to our clients ranging from 150,000 to 180,000 drams and individual services at hourly rate. Our vision is to add a B2S component as well, where we will work with schools and they will outsource their guidance counselor services to us. Our customer acquisition strategy is to, for our brand recognition phase, social media campaigns, info sessions about studying abroad, printed ads at targeted universities, as well as visits at those specific universities. Currently in the Armenian market, our competitors have contracts with universities that they that they work with only, or they just do not provide exam preparations, networking opportunities. For our clients, we save time and money by providing them all the necessary services, so they don't have to go to a visa office for one thing, they don't have to go to English classes for another, they can get all of the services in one place, saving time and money. We create networking opportunities, and we do this quickly and easily through our interactive website. This is our team. We have teaching, administrative, and programming experience. 2 of us have studied abroad. One of them has applied. And if you're somebody who has studied abroad, if you know somebody who wants to study abroad, or if you're just interested in the concept, please drop us a line or talk to us at the reception. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and we can begin answering the questions. Why only masters and not only bachelors?
So what I presented was the early adopters. Our market research revealed that mostly in Armenia, mostly people who want to study for masters, they're the ones who want to go abroad.
Thank you. There is an app called Erasmus Plus. Are you going to cooperate and include Erasmus projects too?
We will, of course, include Erasmus projects. There's this misconception in Armenia that Erasmus is a competitor of ours. It's not. We can also help our clients for applying to Erasmus programs.
How are you going to scale?
So after the Armenian market, our first market will be Kazakhstan, because I've also taught English there and have familiarity with the market. In the next 6 months, we will be able to create our website, and through our website and through market research into the Kazakhstan market, we will enter there. And in the process, we will also systemize how we're going to include the interests and goals of our clients when applying to universities and matching their demands.
Okay, I see we have a question with 7 votes. Why would I pay for information that I can get for free as an individual?
As mentioned, if you Google, I don't know, Harvard University right now, if you Google a couple of universities, it will take you a very long time. Through our market research, we found out that it takes about 5 hours a week or more to be able to find this information, to customize it yourself. Where you can do this on our website, it's just a click away, and we provide also the customizability option for you.
What about the visa problems?
And I'm so sorry, you don't pay for this part, so we just provide that for free to the website.
What about the visa problems?
As mentioned, this is a service that we provide as well. We just help our clients to apply for visas.
Okay, this is a long question, I want to read it. At the university, the process for acceptance in an MBA program is different than for another school at the same university. At a university, the process for acceptance in an MBA program is different than for another school at the same university. Do you have a sense that it is one process for each program at a university?
Absolutely. I mean, that's why I mentioned the systemized process of matching the interests and goals of our clients to the demands of the university. This is a great thing to mention. Absolutely, we understand, and it is extremely important for companies such as us to understand the specific demands, not of just the university, but also the program as well.
Thank you, Mane.
Thank you.
And we are halfway through in our program. And the next team is represented by a group of ladies. And the presenter name is Anna. I don't want to mention their startup name, just not to ruin the pitch. Anna?
Paranthes. Inchka. After greeting each other, the second most common question that every Armenians are asked is Inchka. And the answer mostly, nothing, or Banchka. So, hi everyone, we are Inchka, the startup that will always have an answer to your Banchka. It's June 15 today, and you are attending this epic demo day. But besides this, do you know any other events that are happening today and could potentially interest you? Well, yes, no. Well, me neither, because there is a lack of information about relevant events. Our customer research shows that searching for activities is also time-consuming. Besides, businesses suffer from inefficient ways of targeting their customers. So Inchka is a marketplace where businesses can put their events and sell tickets to experience seekers to help them find information when searching for interest-based events, save time while scheduling their day, and make money while selling their tickets. Inchka is going to help you to find the perfect event for you effortless. How? After registering in our app, the person will fill their interest to get personalized event recommendations. They can also apply filters such as available dates, time, and budget range. The app will suggest live engaging experiences such as music, festivals, restaurants, galleries, etc. And the only thing that you need to do is to scroll right or left to end up with an ideal schedule. The process becomes easier as you can obtain one QR code for attending all the events. Inchka fills an open gap in a competitive landscape. It has a unique recommendation system which is interest-based, and it creates optimized schedules.
There are three primary ways how Inchka is going to generate revenue. Businesses will pay us for posting their events in our app. They can pay extra money for doing intensified advertisement. And we also have a commission from their ticket sales. For further stages, we are planning to have premium packages for users. Considering the average number of events that are happening in Yerevan, our serviceable obtainable market is $874,000 per year. However, there is a trend that the events number in Armenia is growing, and this is really good for Inchka. So, individuals don't build great companies, teams do. So meet our team, an enthusiast with background in marketing, sales, finance, and app development. At the end, I want to ask all of you, when I say clap, just clap only one time. So, clap. This is how fast our Inchka will make your Panchka to Amen Inchka. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we can ask the team members to join for answering the questions. I see many questions coming, mostly about Facebook. Let's see. Isn't Facebook your biggest competitor? I see Facebook already has this feature. How it's going to be different from it? How you are going to be different from it?
Yeah, we also, when we did customer research, we also find out that Facebook is our competitor. Only for finding events in the Facebook, it's difficult because it didn't recommend you. It only gives you like nearby events. The thing that is differentiating from us from others, it is that our app is interest-based, and also you can choose not only event but also galleries from like the 3 different galleries. It will bring you the optimized schedule and the route that you can go, and you can obtain one QR code for attending all the events.
Okay, there is an app Eventbrite. How are you going to deal with it?
I think this is also connected with the second question of what's going to be our go-to-market strategy. So let's start with it. Our go-to-market strategy is pretty simple. We are going to start with social media marketing, and before even launching our product. And when we launch, finally, we will select only 3 categories on which we are going to concentrate. And by approaching to the main players of the game, let's say, and we are going to use their brand name to raise our brand as well. And they are going to be convinced as we will show the traction in the social media, and also because the advertising for us means advertising for them, it will be really convincing and good for Inchka.
Okay, I see we have 2 questions about Big Tom Sarkov, your biggest competitor. Do you see them as a competitor, and how are you different
Yes,
from
Tom
them?
Sarkov was in our competitive landscape. As I mentioned before, we are again different with the same features with that. But the things that people complain about Tom Sarkov is filters, their filters. So our app is interest-based. Their app is location-based. Like you mentioned, you want to go museum, and it's giving you museum.
Okay. How are you going to confirm the tickets of different events and manage the returns and cancellations?
We
Anna?
are going to use QR codes, a single QR code for an account, and we are going to embed multiple links into that QR code. When you open the QR code, it will, when you scan it, it will direct you to a different landing page based on your location and time. For example, if you are at AUA attending an event, you will scan it, and based on your location and time, it will open the ticket for the event that you're attending, and the cancellations can also be managed with a slide program that we embedded also there.
Okay, thank you. Many questions are for competitors. If we have heavy users of Eventbrite and Tom Sarkov, I recommend you approach and share your challenges that you have with these apps, so our ladies will consider that. Thank you. Our next 2 teams are again invited from our previous batch. And next we present our both EdTech and also kid-friendly application that has had a lot of progress recently. Let's welcome Zlink.
Well, hi everyone. Please keep an object here and imagine what it looked like when you were, when you were a kid. Well, a phone device for just making calls, but now it's a computer in our hands. But what about these two pictures? Well, we use markers instead of chalk, we have smart boards, but my little sister's curriculum is exactly the same as my parents'. In her high school years, she received no career guidance to choose a suitable career path. And moreover, being the only one interested in science, she had no peers to share her motivation and enthusiasm with. So we pinpoint 3 problems, which are the inflexible curriculum, no career guidance, and absence of after-school clubs. And we, as a team, we question whether there is something that we can do about that. Well, hi again, I'm Diana, co-founder of Sling, and we support young people in their career planning and also help them to see their future differently. Well, by breaking the conventional way of teaching, I want to quickly show you some numbers. Till now, we have more than 1,000 registered users. We have organized more than 80 live meetups and video courses with various professionals and professions. And we have organized 20 camps and 8 contests. Moreover, the Ministry of High Tech and the UNDP Armenia have found value in what we do, and we received in total $33,000 of grants. Well, our app has multiple features, and in the meetups and video library part, students get to know various professionals, like real ones, and they make connections with them. In the forums, they have more in-depth conversations about specific topics with each other. And in the contest part, we link the actual marketplace with the students. We take tasks from the companies, we design them as contests, and kids thus are being linked with the marketplace. And our market is 13 to 18 years old students, teenagers from Armenia, and later also from diaspora. And the bloggers with whom we already have collaborations help us to go to market, because it's the generation that, well, they're connected to the social media. And till now, we have received grants. Our financial model is based on the sponsored companies and also ads from educational institutions. Well, compared to our main competitors, Tumo and Khan Academy Armenia, our content is purely online. It covers broad topics and it's extracurricular. Well, now we have working collaborations with Teach for Armenia, FAST, Mushak Utamed, and other big companies in Armenia. Well, soon enough, we'll have the Rare Armenia campaign, crowdfunding campaign. By the end of the summer, we'll integrate all the features in our app. And at the end of the year, more courses to come, and also scaling up to diaspora in the upcoming years. Well, the founding team, we have experience in EdTech, that's ICE Foundation, Khan Academy Armenia, Levon is the programmer of Tumo's mobile app, and Dima is our internal auditor and CEO. Well, we're looking for grants, partnerships, and networks. So if there's anyone who would like to share their professional insights and other things with teenagers, please contact me after the meeting. And thank you very much. You can have a sneak peek to our content to understand what we really do. And I'm looking forward to talking with you at the reception. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are you working with private or public schools?
We don't work with schools. We directly work with students. Well, the top-down approach is not working because schools don't have that much of a reputation for students, so we are working bottom-up.
Why have you named it Zlink?
Well, it's linking generations that the double E is just type.
Does it have any connection with the Zing, the animated cartoon from Hotel Transylvania?
Well, it does not, but it's a wonderful idea.
What's the difference with OpenEdu or Coursera?
Well, the whole information is in Armenian. Kids have real-time online meetings with professionals, so they build also communities.
Do you see Tumo as your future partner?
Of course, yeah, we want to approach them too.
And what's your biggest goal in the future? Like, what's your vision?
Our vision is to export the idea to be franchised in other countries.
Do you plan on becoming a unicorn?
Of course.
Kids will love that.
Yeah.
I will be honest, I'm still not sure what you are doing, but then again, I'm not in your target market. Obviously, this person is over 20, but you can once again explain what Link is doing.
Yes, of course. If you had a problem in your high school to find a career path, or maybe you were like alone in your school because nobody was sharing your interest, that's what we're doing. We're solving exactly that problem.
We have a positive comment here. Just wanted to thank you for creating Armenian educational content. So thank you too for being thankful. I don't see any more questions. I bet Coursera is gonna want to buy you in the future. So this is more of wishes and wishes for Stink team. Thank you very much. We can welcome our next team. That is going to save time and when you are going to make your appointments. This team is called Calendix. Lucine.
Hello, I'm Lucine, CEO of Calendix. How many times have you forgotten about your appointment? I'm sure you have already remembered a few of them. Can you imagine? On average, a service provider is using 65 hours per week by talking to their clients for making appointments, setting reminders, and dealing with cancellations. Furthermore, 35% of their clients do not return after they forget about their appointment and then feel embarrassed to return to the same service provider. And in monetary terms, this causes $89,000 loss per year. So here we are, Calendix. Calendix helps service organizations efficiently streamline their services for customer satisfaction and retention. How it works. Here are our features. We are doing appointment management with the help of virtual voice assistant or interactive communication through different messengers, WhatsApp, Viber, Facebook, etc. And we provide AI-powered CRM to our clients so they do not lose time for creating their retention activities. We also ensure reporting, data collection and analysis for optimizing their services. It consists of two parts, calendar and AI-powered CRM. And we have our MVP already ready. You can see our dashboard here, and during the reception we can also show our MVP. We are very simple. Our business model is SAS, monthly subscription fee, which consists of 3 plans according to our customer needs. Our milestones. Our team was created in 2021. We are selected in Startup Incubation Program in EPIC, and our MVP was created during that year. In 2022, our product is already available in 3 languages, English, Armenian, Russian, and we plan also Spanish to integrate in our platform. Also, we are piloting now with 1 aesthetic centers with 2 individuals who are using and giving us feedbacks. We plan to launch our CRM this year and also integrate other features. Our new market in 2023 is going to be Russia. The segments we target are aesthetic centers, dental clinics, and medical centers. We have, of course, competitors in this highly competitive world, and our product has its unique value, which is AI-powered CRM, and simultaneously it is interactive communication with the client. We want to thank our mentors and EPIC for giving us and helping and giving guidance for reaching this milestone. Here is our team. Me, Lucine, who has experience in managing multinational teams and different products. Our CTO, who is a full-stack developer and has already a profit-generating product for 6 years. Ophelia, our COO, who has experience in partnerships and product management. And our designer, Lydia Bakova, who is a tutor for UI/UX design and simultaneously working as UI/UX designer. Thank you very much for your time. Ready for questions, and also we can answer to your questions during the reception.
Thank you. Let's see the questions. And let's welcome Ophelia to the stage. Can we start using it now?
Yes. We can give the link. Calendix.com. You can go and start registering.
How loss of time can be 65 hours per week if there are 40 working days per week? I think
because every user is calling and answering. It's not about only one person who is losing that time, but it's about the company, mid-sized company.
Okay, we have several questions about competitors. Let's begin with this one.
Sure.
What about Calendly? I see it's as the biggest competitor.
Yeah, Calendly is a competitor, but it is B2C operator. We are B2B, and our customer has nothing to do with calendar. He is going to receive the appointment clarification on their messengers, and with a few clicks, just accept, reject, or reschedule their appointment.
And what about Siri or Alexa?
Siri and Alexa, they are not that much competitor because they are virtual voice assistants and they are not organizing interactive communication between the service provider and the customer.
Okay, why is it better than calendar reminders? I think this is not the same answer,
Yeah.
but you can answer if you want to.
Yeah, sure, I can again clarify because you are receiving a message and you can reschedule your appointment, but during the calendar reminder, you just receive and you are reminded and you need to call to the service provider again.
Thank you. Do you think this will work in Armenian market? There are lots of services which make zanot of appointments.
Yes, it might work in Armenia. It is our test market because it is a very small market, but we have also many zanots and we are going to cooperate with them for that.
Do you have any collaborators? And if yes, how many?
Currently, we are working with 101 Color Ace Beauty Center, and we have already people who are using it, and we plan to have more pilots, like 4 pilots, in this month.
Thank you, and let's have one final comment. This seems great. Microsoft Bookings is missing many of your value-added features. I hope the person that gave this comment, please approach Calendix and give your recommendations. Thank you very much, Ophelia and Christine. We have still 2 teams left. Thank you for your patience as we are approaching the most exciting moment of the day. And our next team is one of the most multidisciplinary teams that we have had at EPIC, and it's called Mindy. Sit down.
So, let's begin. How do we spend most of our lives? Yes, working. And everyone during his career has felt a period when we feel the loss of energy. We have no motivation. We even don't want to wake up and go to the work. And we procrastinate even reading our favorite book. We procrastinate it for later, and this later never comes. So these are main symptoms of burnout. What is burnout? Burnout is a syndrome that results from chronic workplace stress that is not overcome or successfully managed. So did you know that 70% of people have felt burnout at work? And it has doubled during the pandemic, and because workers, we are not able to unplug from work and to go to leave. So, welcome, we are Mindy. We are the platform that helps to prevent burnout, overcome it, and live the better version of your life and never face burnout. So, how we do that, how it works, we question you, we diagnose, we analyze your the data, and provide with the list of the most convenient matching your mental state solutions and techniques. Our main competitors are Calm and Headspace. In Armenia we don't have at the moment, maybe in the future maybe we have. But these are the companies that are used in B2B sector. Many companies buy for their employees this kind of services because there is huge need. How it works, as I said, and our main advantage is the guidance. Our other competitors are not providing that much because we have analyzed the reviews and found out that the guidance is the most liked and most desirable solution the users like most. Our target audience is high-tech industry because despite of the role, all of them are facing burnout. Why? The stats show that 3 out of 5 tech professionals are under the risk of burnout. You know that, and during the working from home period, it has raised up to 68 from 47%, and even in this kind of companies, it has raised. You know, and not high-tech people are not just them are facing burnout. All of us are facing burnout, and there are huge, large markets to expand to. How our business model works, we plan to start from offline services. We provide a pack of solutions that provides psychological, HR, and mindfulness set of services. We'll start later with platform that will have at least about $7 per month fee and about 84 annual fee, and we'll plan to have it the app after all. Our target market is about 500,000 at the moment due to our calculations, and this is our timeline, how we plan to work. Our R&D is we plan to have video audio content development, design our marketing campaign, online sales, and develop all the platforms we spoke about. And first of all, we start from B2B2C markets, because we plan to reach out the companies who care for their customers, or even insurance companies who care for their clients. And by March 2023, we plan to reach at least 100 paying users online. And we have combined 67 years of expertise, and we have psychologists, yoga and mindfulness, HR experts in our team, and me as a business and marketing person. So we are here to provide the best features to our clients. So don't stress up, use Mindy. Thank you very much, and hope to see you at the reception. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cyrano. Do we have the team members joining?
Yes, sure.
Let's start being bombarded by questions. IT people prefer having drinks and snacks. How will you convince them?
There are exact symptoms that when you go to the doctor, to doctor, they say you're okay, but you really feel a lack of energy. You don't. There are exact symptoms that don't comfort you, and you feel exact lack of full life, work and life balance. So anyway, after the drinks and snacks, they will come up to us to solve their physical and mental to solve their problems.
And also recommendations about how to burn fat.
Yes, sure. There is mindfulness, mindful eating. Yes, mindful eating service that provides the service. It's in our list.
Okay, thank you. How are you sure you can solve any burnout problem through the application? I can just mute the application and not pay attention.
We plan to have a calendar and notification, but overall, if we're convinced that in the first period when they feel better, when they feel the impact of all these solutions, I'm sure they will come back and use it. Don't mute and turn on the notification themselves.
What if I don't know what burnout is? When I should use Mindy?
If you don't know, please come up to the reception. I'll describe. we are here for that.
Okay. Doesn't another application create another stress factor?
Yes. We'll do our best to skip that and to come to the solutions more smoothly.
We still have time for 2 questions. The techniques you mentioned to offer on your app, what are they?
There is a list of solutions combining HR, mindfulness, yoga, workout, and psychological solutions, and even face-to-face meetings, online meetings with the psychologist. And these are all the. It's a huge list we are planning to develop or adapt to your needs due to the questionnaire you respond to.
Okay, and I'll take one final very relevant question. Do you know Russian version for support people просто?
To be honest, no, but we'll research and consider them as well. We have a huge list of competitors, but they differ, and we're sure we can benefit from them as well.
Thank you very much, Siranush and the team. This was wonderful. And we have one last team left. with the help of which we today booked our photography services, and it's called Photoshoot. Hi, Ganesh.
Hi everyone, we are Photoshoot. 3 billion photos are uploading to the internet every day, and 15% of them are made by professionals. One of them taken by Charles Orrill, you know for sure. Can you guess? Yes, it's Windows wallpaper. So photography market is big enough and it has problems. We detected 3 of them for customers. That is time they spend on the search, that is trust, and also the prices which are not relevant to the quality. From the other side, the photographers also have problems. That is visibility, presentability, and also trust. What is solution? Photoshoot, the matchmaking platform for photographers, videographers, and customers. Our flow is super easy. Just find in intellectual search, just selecting photo or package view, select the specialist, and order with one click only. Why we did it so? We asked our customers, and they mentioned that they need specialist platform where they can find professionals with full information. And also, half of them are mentioned that they had order delay problems as well. From the other side, photographers also mentioned that they most asked about the prices, also have the problem about final time and place of photoshoots, and also mentioned that they're doing their promotion by social media only. So, anyway, for this moment our customer has solutions, and that solutions are, for example, the social media business tools, ListAM, or word of mouth. But all of them have gasps, and our platform is fulfill all that gasps. Business model, just easy. Commission-based, 10% from photographers for every order. And our goal market path, okay. Now we almost have our MVP done with the prize got from ISTC. After that we are going to do user acquisition, and after building awareness, we will do the final product market verification and go to the global market. Our beachhead market for this moment, only for event photography, is nearly $30 million yearly. And we are going to take 5% of it during the year. Our awesome super team, Anna, IT sales manager and entrepreneur, Aram, full stack developer with 10 more years experience, and me, SEO, photographer and entrepreneur. So, say cheese, please.
Thank you. Hi, Ganush. Should we welcome the team?
No.
Okay. How one click, if you click by choosing professional first, and then describe problem, and click once more?
See, ordering with one click is about the package. When you see the full service and make decision to use it, you just click to order it. That's all. That is one click, not the finding process.
How would you prevent users from contacting the photographers individually?
Oh, yeah, this is the pain actually. We will have the rating system and also, we will have the rating system and also the bonus system for customers, and they both, we hope, will resolve this problem.
I don't know what happened. How can I be convinced the page is theirs, meaning the photographer, they didn't stole or fake anything?
How?
How are you going to make sure that the photographers place their unique photos and not photographs of another people?
For the first, we will check them by personnel, but after we will more of users, about the users. If they complain, the photography is not.
So it will be based on a rating system.
Yeah.
Why shot and not shoot?
It was a key one. Make the shot.
Okay. What is ISTC?
ISTC is the acceleration program, and we participated in acceleration number 5 and won the prize $3,000.
Okay. What's your go-to-market strategy?
We also already mentioned that for the first we have beach market, which is event photography, and we will start in Armenia. But after that, we are now making research about Russian market and also Kazakhstan and Georgia. Maybe we will go there for first, and after to European market.
I would like to thank you, Lucine Topchan, for always being non-anonymous and for all the questions. I see the name. Thank you for such high-level participation. I was struggling to choose the right photographer for our company's events. Thanks a lot for your helpful application. I'll definitely use it. It will soon go live and you can check it out. I'll take one final comment. Why don't you use personal recommendations for offering professionals so I don't have to struggle to find the right one?
We will have, actually we have concierge service, and it will work for sure. For the people who don't want to struggle at all, don't find anything, just describe what they want, and our employer or our professional will do all instead of that person.
Thank you very much. We have still many questions that are not answered. I ask you to approach Haikanush, Aram and Anna after the event in the networking reception to ask your questions. Thank you, Haikanush. This was our final pitch for the day. This went so fast, and we are happy that we are going based on the scheduled timings. So now it's the time for the most exciting moment. As mentioned, we will be having awards, but before that we have two important things to do. As mentioned, the awards are named after Michael Ababian, and EPIC is very thankful for this opportunity to Michael Ababian and his family for granting our startups this wonderful chance. And we have a very brief video that we would like to watch right now.
My name is Michael Ababian, and I am pleased to be part of AU8's Epic Demo Day for Spring 2022. Every year I get the chance, albeit via video, to be part of this event where some of the best and brightest entrepreneurs present their ideas. I am also flattered every year to sponsor the Epic Seed Fund Award and the Michael Ababian Innovator Award, and this year is no different. I wish all the teams and entrepreneurs good luck. You guys are the future of Armenia and the future of Armenian business. We're all counting on you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. We really hope you can attend the event live next year. So let me take my place. Now it's the time for our teams to get the certificates. We had 10 teams pitching, but because 3 teams already graduated last year, like in the previous batch, now we'll have 7 certificates for the startups of Spring 2022. We'll read the names of startups team by team, and I'll ask you to come here with the whole team to get the certificates. And for giving the certificates, I'd like to invite Dr. Michael Kuchakjian, EPIC's director, to the stage. And also, Mr. Oranjan, assistant director of EPIC. So we can begin with the very first team. Photo shoot. Our next team is Inchka, Banchka, Amelichka. I need to be honest, these bears are more demanded than the certificates and every other thing in this team. Just kidding. Our next team is Compass. Compass, Mane, Ellen, actually, Ellen was not able to attend the event. Next team is Hamud. You obviously have the crowd of supporters. Next team is Mindy. Our next team is Hokadar. Our bear will now have a new owner. By the way, these kids also attended our epic sessions. We have a special kid room. Like who has been there knows it. And finally, talk it out. Thank you very much. You can stay on the stage, I suppose. So once still I have your attention, I want to thank all of you, our dear EPIC community, for being next to us in these 5 years. I know that we have many community members that were not able to attend this event today, but we have a live stream and we'll also have a video recording later shared with our community members. But EPIC is always very thankful for the volunteering work that you do for us. We hope that you will continue working with us and helping to shape the upcoming generations of Armenian entrepreneurs. After this event, we'll have a very tasty networking and reception, which will be in the outside area. You can enjoy the weather, the evening weather. And now it's the time for our prizes. And the first prize is called Michael Ababian Epic Innovator Prize, and it's $1,000 US. I need to keep now the tension, but I think Neshe is very impatient. So let me remind you that we have chosen these teams out of the 10, both for the previous batch and for this batch, and this decision was mostly based on the track record of the teams. in many different areas. And it's $1,000, and the Michael Albobian Epic Innovator Prize is for the team called What to Wear. What to Wear was a graduate of our previous batch. And as you can see, Karina started with only 2 members. Now they have a full family. I'm sure they even have like 10 other members now watching us on the live stream. What to Wear, Epic Stylish Application, $1,000. And now, even the more exciting part. Our next prize is $2,500. This is a pre-seed fund given to team that will go, that will build the prototype or improve the prototype and test it. I need to like get this. So this team is made up of entrepreneurs. They have been working on this for a very long time. And they have in total 6 kids, and this team is called I would like to mention how Epic was amazed with the enthusiasm and the devotion of this team to their idea. They have had a prototype, and now they are going to improve it and launch it in September. All of you who have kids can make it easy. This is all for today, guys. I would like to ask all of our teams to come for a final photo on the stage by the time we have a photographer. And for all others, we'll see you at the networking reception.
Բոլորի վստահականը ունեն, բայց ամենակարևոր երկու բանը ինքնիզիան չի կարևոր, այս ստադիայում ինչքան թիմը ու բանը, հա, ասեմ, այս թիմի երեխեքը բոլորն են աշխատող էին, բոլոր բաները բաչիներ, նախ բեշում շատ ավելի շատ մարդիկ են բանը, անները փոխել են. Yeah, sure. Oh, you're not saying, okay. Yeah, of course. And yeah, if you want to feel like attending any of the strive session stuff, please jump in. Yeah, բոլորն բանան, բայց մեկ էլ ասեմ, միացած էին կլինանը։ Բոլորը ձերքով է։ Ոնց է։ Համուտը, որտեղ իրանք, որ ես վերջում եմ բացատը բայց այն Thanks,